وَإِنَّهُ لَعَلَمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ, and he is the sign of the last hour. This makes perfect sense. He is the sign of the last hour. But someone put in the diacritical marks instead of alamun, ain, alif, lam, alif, noon, dhamma, alamun, put ilmun. And this is wrong. Human beings, when they put in the diacritical marks, made a mistake here.
We killed him. The Messiah, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, we killed him. In fact, if you and I were there, we would also come to the conclusion that he died.
And you will hear him say, according to his misunderstanding of an ayah in the Quran, Surah number 43, ayah number 61, وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِسَاعَةِ, according to his misunderstanding, where he believes that if you recite it like that, it would mean that Isa alayhi salam has the knowledge of the hour.
That he died. Let me warn you. And my language is sometimes very harsh, because that's the only language some people can understand. Don't come with this nonsense to say that Allah, wa na'udhu billah min hadha, Allah calls someone else to take the appearance of Nabi Isa alayhi salam, and that innocent man, innocent because he never claimed to be the Messiah, he was crucified. Wait for judgment day with that nonsense. What a brainwash ummah we are today.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Today, as usual, we will talk about our favorite topic, the religion of the Abdul. Abduls, they are people who have a wonderful religion. Their God is amazing God. He gets upset from farting. He gets scared of yawning. He have a phobia of garlic, an onion, and lizard, and puppies, cross, Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism. Just to make it short, this God, he have a phobia of everything, but he is God. He is very powerful. Yet he is so scared to deliver his message to a prophet just because there is a puppy under the bed. And he even was dead. Which is telling me about the nature of this God. I mean, puppy versus Allah. Those people, they tell us a lot about how amazing this God, how powerful he is, and then we find that the God, he could not convey his message to Muhammad because of a puppy under the bed of the bigger puppy, Muhammad. There's a question always the Muslims, they speak to us about if Jesus can be God. And then they say us, well, if Jesus is God, how come you do not know the hour? My Skype is open. If you are a Muhammadan, feel free. Let us discuss who is the one who know the hour and who is the one who do not. Reality is proving to us that Allah cannot be the God, because if there's the logic of the Muslim saying, the one who do not know the hour, obviously he is not God, we will go with you. Then your God cannot be God. In the case of the Christians, and we are Christians, when a Muhammadan, he asked us about how come the Father only knew the hour, as Jesus, he said, well, you just said, you answered yourself. You just said the Father. Isn't it Jesus says, everything I have is given to me from my Father? Isn't it Jesus said, the authority over the flesh is given to me from my Father, which means even Judgment Day, he will be the judge. And it's given to him from his Father. So what is new? The new is that we have to play games in order to avoid believing that Jesus is the Son of God. You see, if Christians believe that Jesus the Son is the same as Jesus the Father, then that will be a problem, but we don't. Jesus the Son is Jesus the Son. Jesus the Father is God the Father is God the Father. So when the Muslims, they try to play their games, they are not sincere, and they knew very well that their question is not even valid. But nothing new. This is how their game work, and this is how their stupidity play. Here an example of the lies of the Muhammadan.
Arabic, and you're going to argue with me Arabic, you should at least know the basic concept of Arabic. One says,
if you want to argue with me about Arabic, at least knew the concept of the basic concept of Arabic. This is one of the game they play. And this is actually proven to us that Islam is invalid, stupid religion. Why? Because if this is the argument, that's mean every single Muslim, which more than 95% of the Muslims, they do not know Islam. Why? Because simply they do not know Arabic. The one who can argue, or the one who can ask, and the one who can receive answers is the one who know Arabic. The one who don't, he don't have the ability. So how those Muhammadan who do not know Arabic, and they are the majority, and I find those sheikhs are very funny. They are wearing expensive watches, carrying nice phones, and wearing sunglasses, but yet they are dressing like Arabian. It's like a Halloween day. If you are a person who want to follow your prophet, well then take the sunglasses off, take the Rolex in your hand, and throw away the iPhone you have in your pocket and your hand later. If you are a Muhammadan, please, you can contact me immediately in Skype, and I will call you immediately too. Only Muslims, please. So, and then the Muhammadan, they go in their argument, and this brother here is asking them a question, and they are trying to avoid the answer.
Maliki Yawmiddin, Maliki Yawmiddin, Maliki Yawmiddin. What's the difference?
Owner and kings. Are those two different?
Now they are giving him a quiz in Arabic. I mean, they knew that the guy did not know Arabic. Maliki Yawmiddin and Maliki Yawmiddin, what is different? So now, like, okay, now you know what? Like, we shot him in the head. Like, what is different, huh? But the guy, he did not know Arabic. But you just armed him. I mean, those Muslims are trying supposedly to show the guy that he is ignorant. But you will see how they armed him with something he can use against them and against their cult. You know, Islam for me is like a whore accusing you of fornication. If you know what I mean. Islam literally is a whore who accuses everybody in fornication, but this is the religion of fornication. Mut'a, zawaj urfi, one day, you know, stand, travel marriage, friend marriage. I mean, you name it. Anything, they just add the word marriage to the end. But in fact, it's a fornication. Let us see what he will say to him now.
Words?
No.
So they're the same word?
Those are two different words.
What if I'm sincere?
Did you hear what he just said? He said, no, they are totally two different words. Did you hear the donkey what he just said? So how the Muhammadan, they say that the reading of the Quran is just a reading of dialect. It's not two totally different words. There's a huge difference between dialect and two different words and different meaning. He just said that. And they are the one who mentioned this word, supposedly, in order to show him that he is ignorant.
And I take what you guys tell me, I examine what you tell me, and I see something that is opposite of what you tell me. Don't use that as a cop-out.
I'm getting mad?
Don't get mad.
And yeah, by the way, this is from a channel. It's called God Logic. This is the brother who owned it. He spoke to me last time. You can go and subscribe to his channel, and I'm glad we were able to increase his subscriptions.
Why?
But he doesn't know nothing.
But okay,
So
but so here's my question. So let's say, because everything that we've been told for years is that there's one Quran, you know what I'm saying, all over the world. You go anywhere, all the Muslims recite it word for word, letter by letter, the same way, right? So if we investigate this, and we see a difference, and we come to you and ask you about it, shouldn't you guys be able to?
So the difference is, we already explained there's 7 huruf.
Right.
You know what that means?
I don't know what haruf means. I know what qira'at is.
That means
qira'at is the readings.
Letters.
Haruf means letters?
Yes.
Okay. So our haruf and qira'at the same?
There is 7 huruf, brother. 7 huruf. Okay, what huruf mean? Letters. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this? So Allah, He sent the Quran in 7 letters only? I mean, if you say that, that's mean the Quran using only 7 letters. Which means all the words in the Quran contain only 7 letters. But if we go, we will find from the first line where the Quran contain all the alphabet. So what it's mean really to say 7 huruf? Then remember, our topic is, do Allah knew the judgment day? This will lead us to know everything about Allah. He do not know the judgment day. He do not know what He is saying. And the guy don't even remember what he said before. And this is why he keeps saying, oh, Prophet, you just said this is different from yesterday. Oh, this is another revelation. The same, Sadiq, the same. You know, if you know, like those Pakistani, they go to Saudi Arabia, they learn the word Sadiq, which is very funny. We don't use it in Arabic. Sadiq. So, you know, okay, Sadiq, what is Abdul? So if Allah is God and He is God, why even He need to send His book in 7 huruf or 7 letters as you claim? And why 7? What about 10? Later we will go that and He will show you that this is a stupid religion. So Allah, He sent His book in 7 huruf. And now they are schooling our brother here. What does that mean? You are ignorant, my friend. You do not know what does that mean.
I know what qira'at is.
That means
qira'at is the readings.
Letters.
Haruf means letters?
Yes.
Okay. So are haruf and qira'at the same thing or no?
So basically they recite in different way. One is warsh.
Look. One is saying to him, what he said to him is haruf and recite is the same, like 7 letters. He said the other one he said no, the other one he said yes. In the same team, you know, one he said no and the other one he said yes. And you know, the funny, if you see the Muslims in the comment, they will say, Christian Prince, you have a satanic laughing. My friend, I am so glad that you discovered how Satan he laughed, because I thought Muhammad he discovered only how Satan he fart. I mean, how in the world you get to that conclusion? So the Muhammadan, they find my laughing is a satanic, but they don't find that Muhammad going after a little child to have sex with is satanic. Or Muhammad making verses saying any woman she offer himself so I can F her, that is satanic. Or Muhammad killing people, taking their money and their sandals, even sandals, you coward son of Muta, even sandals. I mean, have you ever heard of a low-class, you know, thief? Sandals, you kill the guy, you take his sandals, flip-flop from Walmart. This is Muhammad. Continue.
Qalun,
Yeah.
Hafs, and you have...
So that's qira'at. Qira'at is recitation.
Right. So what's the haruf?
And by the way, he could not even, he said Hafs, Warsh, and he could not remember the rest. He did not know them. They claim to be sheikhs. You see, they're wearing clothes like a sheikh. You know, they have a beard, but he was able to count only 2.
I'll give you an example. Very small. Okay. What's the difference between إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا and إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا? What's the difference?
One of them was shorter. So I guess less
That's
A's.
the difference in recitation.
Look at the liars. Look at the liars. One of them is shorter, but this is just extend his voice. This is not he change anything. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Let us go and show you how those people, Abdul, we can get them busted easy. And I hope this brother, he will learn from what we are showing now. So next time he see them, he can grab them from their tails. When they say to you it's just different way of reading, they are a big fat liars. I will give you an example. If there is any Muslim would like to call us immediately, please feel free. Just text me and I will call you. And this verse actually will lead us to know if Allah, He knew the judgment day or not. Very important verse. Very important verse. Chapter 36, verse number 38. Chapter 36, verse number 38. Who is a Muhammadan is willing to call us and tell us what this verse exactly is speaking of? And don't worry, you can read any interpretation book you want. I mean, any Muhammadan? Don't forget to post the link around so we can get more people. Like, you know, see, we have only 787. I don't know why. Shall I make the video 15 minutes and go? I can make it 15 minutes and go. I'm done. Share, please. Any Muhammadan would like to join us live on air. Someone who claimed that he have a knowledge, he have the courage, he knew his religion, his belief, and he is willing to call us. As soon we receive a call from a Muhammadan, you will notice that Muhammadan, they do not know what they are talking about, and they don't have a religion, and don't even have a faith. What the Muhammadan they have is he said, she said. And Allah never said anything, because Allah is fake, does not exist. Allah is a previous religion name of God, which is the moon god, contain two words, al, which is in Arabic today, the, or in the old Aramaic, al, which mean God, and lah. So the God lah is a previous God, exists before Islam, and even the Quran confirmed that the Arab worship lah, and he have 3 daughters. And then you ask the Muslims, how in the world they come to the conclusion that he have 3 daughters? They're going to answer you. Actually, Muhammad, he confirmed that yes, Allah have 3 daughters, and he killed one of them. If a Muslim want to argue with me, challenge me. According to your prophet, he killed one of the daughters of Allah. Which means really Allah have daughters. Because how you can kill his daughter unless he have a daughter? You know what I mean? If you Muslims claim that Allah Prophet, he sent Ibn al-Walid, which is a criminal, the guy who cooked the guy, who he liked his wife, he killed the guy, he cooked him, he ate him, and then he raped the wife. And the Muslim, they claim that he is a warrior. Actually, I saw a video by a professor at university calling the warrior Khalid ibn al-Walid. When this guy, he is no warrior, he is a scumbag, he is filthy. You see, when you say a warrior, you speak about, because even in war, there's ethic of war. There's ethic. Those people have no ethic. What warrior? This guy is a scumbag, rapist. He killed a Muslim, he cooked him, he raped his wife in the same night. And then a stupid Western American professor, he says, the warrior. They do not know what they are talking about. And here you need to remember that when you learn about Islam from those who so-called university, so-called professor, ask yourself very, very legitimate question. How we can trust what those people say? If those people say that Islam is a good religion, all the Prophet companion, they were good people, etc. Obviously, this is a politically correct teaching and have nothing to do with the truth. In fact, even the Quran says clearly that the Muslim, the companion of the Prophet, they accuse the Prophet that he stole an underwear. And that is telling you the whole story. I mean, what kind of group they are, to the point that the companion accusing the best man of them that he is a thief and he took a panty. Imagine, God forgive me for saying that, Peter accusing Jesus of the same. Can you believe it? What kind of a quality and what kind of a group they are? Fighting over a red velvet underwear. These people who they are posting things in the chat, don't post 1,000 cross, because it doesn't make them 1,000. The cross is one. So we need people, say something in the chat, don't post images for us. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Any Muhammadan would like to join us live on air? Open challenge, especially those who claim that they have knowledge. Where is the sheikhs who have knowledge? Somebody's asking me, what do you think about the Islamic law? First of all, there's nothing called Islamic law. That is a lie. You see, if you want to say we have a law, where we can find the law? Where we can find the law of Islamic law? You've been fooled, my friend, when you speak about Islamic law. I have my first degree in Islamic law. And there is no law in the law. As an example, if we ask now the Muslims, the whole Quran, can you show me where is one verse speaking about the punishment of rape? Was even the word rape mentioned? Nowhere. I mean, this God, he have time to tell us about Sulaiman speaking to an ant, or the ant speaking to her friends, but he have no time to tell us, okay, what we will do in the case of rape. So when we speak about law, it have to be, especially if it's made by God. I mean, the law which is made by man, they cover even traffic light law. But the law which is made by God, one of the most important crimes is not even there. So how that can be considered as a law? When we study Islamic law, supposedly, in fact, we study three. We study Christianity and Judaism and Islam. And you will find that in Islam, there is no law. It's just a fabrication. There's a huge part of ruling about farting. Farting. Is that a law? The law of farting? So the Muslims, they have ruling about farting, but they don't have ruling about rape. If you remember, when the Abdul, the one who he claimed, he called himself Sheikh Uthman, he was reading from the book, it's called Al-Musannaf li Ibn Abi Shayba. Right? Right away you will notice that this coward, he did not even dare to read what is there. He skipped it. And you ask yourself then, where all this is ruling here, we see in the same chapter he mentioned, where we can find those ruling. Is it in the Quran? No. It's even Muhammad? No. So how that became a ruling? To anyone. It's just a stupid cult. Garbage cult. Garbage in, garbage out. So there is a misunderstanding about what is called law for Muslims, because simply there is no such a thing. Muslims do not have a law. And actually, the same book he mentioned for us, chapter, volume number 6, page number 479, is teaching you how a Muslim can beat a Christian, but a Christian cannot beat a Muslim. Can you believe it? As an example here in front of us, if a dhummi is somebody he paid to live. This is what dhummi, they are thieves. They attack your land and they force you to pay them unless you want to die. As long as you pay, we will let you live. But how you will live? You will live like a dog. So if a Christian, he insulted a Muslim, what is the ruling? We beat him. We whip him. But if a Muslim insults a Christian, he did not do anything wrong. As an example here, there's a person who's called Al-Jarmaqani. They are two. One is a Muslim, one Al-Jarmaqani. One of them, he insulted the other or accused him falsely. It doesn't say who, but obviously it's the Muslim. Right away you will see, and how we know that it's the Muslim, obviously he is accusing falsely. It says, فَجَلَدْتُ الْجَرْمَقَانِ وَتَرَكْتَ الْمُسْلِمِ. So I did whip the Jarmaqani and I let the Muslim go. Let the Muslim go. That means he is the guilty. Just because he's a Muslim. And this is what they say to you, the amazing, beautiful Sharia law. And when the caliphate he came, he said to this guy, he learned what he did. He says, good, good, you did good. You did good. And not only that, as an example here, if you read in verse number number 6 here, it says, let's go actually to number 23. Or we can actually read it. Let's say here, it says, Abu Bakr, he told us, from Ibn Fadil, from Asim, from eyewitness as Shabi, a person, his name is Shabi. He did beat a Christian for he insulted a Muslim. And I said to him, Udrub wala yura ibtuk, which means hit harder and hit faster to the point we will not see under your arm. Like, under, like, where the hair in your arm. So hit faster, faster, like hit the guy, the Christian guy. In number 23, it says, what about a black slave? He insulted a free man, which means a white man. How we beat him. Can you believe it? And the filthy Uthman, he was quoting for us a note. It says that the Islamic law teach to stop beating. This is what the note was saying. This is what his note, go watch it, go read it. But this is not the book. The same book. The whole book is about beating, and then it says in the note, and this is how Islam, brother, in advance was teaching people before, not like in our time now, they are thinking about it. In advance, brother, it says don't do beating. How to beat a black slave for insulting a free man. حدثنا أبو بكر قال حدثنا مخلد ابن زيد عن ابن جريج عن عمر from ابن عباس. المملوك, the property they own, we own. He insulted a free man. He said we beat him 40 times. We lashed him, we whipped him 40 times. This is what they call Sharia law. Do you see it? You can go and translate this page using Google Translation, even if you do not know Arabic. And let me post the link for you. And this is the same exact page, the coward, the potato, the zucchini, Uthman. He was quoting for us to read. So in the future, if the guy ever he spoke to you, tell him, can you please translate for us the same page you mentioned to those people? You mentioned page number 479, value number 6. He cannot deny it no more. Can he say, I don't accept it? Can he say, I don't accept it? He cannot. because he's the one who's quoting the hadith there. And you see, if we are the one who came to him and he said, let us read this one, he will say, oh, this is not even Sahih. This book, what is this book? It's not important. This is who care, you know? But now he cannot do that. He cannot. We got them busted. They are really humiliating their cult. And actually, I'm so glad to have those people, because, you see, if we don't have the Muslim videos, we will struggle to convince people. And actually, even we have their videos, and still there's people, they are so slow and so stupid to the point still they say to you, Islam is a good religion. But don't you see? Are you blind? No, Islam is a good religion. Are you sure? Yes. How you know? So beating a person is a black slave who insulted a white man 40 times. So what the Muslims, they say to us that Islam came to stop slavery. This is long after Muhammad is dead. Way long. Until now, in Islamic countries, they have slaves. And this is the link. I want every one of you to save it. So, and if you ever, you know, you can ask a Muslim, can you read for us this page? Sheikh Uthman, we have him in video, we cut him in video, and he agreed that this is a Sahih narration. Until now, we are waiting for a Muslim to call us, and there is zero Muslim texting me. Any Muslim can tell us why? The only one is texting me is Muslim girls trying to flirt. Any Muhammadan? So do Muhammad knew that day, do Allah knew the day of judgment? As you see here, it says, let us go back to the verse. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. And the sun runs on its fixed course. You see, the one who knew the judgment day, I mean, the judgment day must be very far. I mean, at least from the time of Adam. I don't know, maybe it's tomorrow. But we are talking about the whole creation now. So this is how the sun functions. So if Allah do not know how even the sun function, how does Allah can even know or knew the day of judgment? Oh yeah, they flirt and they send me pictures too. Now, I don't want to blame only Muslims. Sometimes there's some perverted, you know, people do that too. Any Muhammadan? I think the flirt is increasing since I said, like, I have almost the power of Prophet Muhammad. Like Muhammad, he got the power of 40 men, and I got like 39 and a half, you know, and since then, man. I mean, have you ever heard of religion speaking about the power of the penis of their prophet? And then a stupid fool, American, he will say to you, no, American, I think Islam is a good religion, and Muhammad was really, actually, they wrote a book, it says, #1 person in the world, somebody American, you know, #1 in what? In effing? And this is even false. You see, when a woman, she says, look what Aisha, she said, just to show you how stupid this religion is. وَمَنْ مِنْكُمُ يَمْلِكُ إِرَبَهُ. Who of you control his penis like Muhammad? Or he own a penis like Muhammad? And who is the one who said that? Aisha. And here the Muslim, they translate, the one who could control his desire. But the Arabic, it says irabuh, which means his private part. How Aisha she knew that Muhammad is the best in that field if she did not have a previous husband or a previous man? You know what I mean? Like, imagine you marry a virgin. Before you get married, you ask her, I have a question for you before we get married. Have you ever been with any man before? Oh, honey, I was a virgin. Oh, I swear by Allah. You know, actually, I can show you right now. No. Let's show me in the wedding night. Later. I can tell you are a virgin. And then in the wedding night, she said to you, man, you are the best of all men I know. I mean, do you see how virgin she is? We have a Muslim trying to call us. Let us see. His name is Muhammad. Muhammad. Two Muhammad. Not one. Double Muhammad. We are calling him. I hope he will answer. Hello? Hello? The only one who calls us usually is Ultimate Fort. This guy, he have obsession. Are you there? If you don't talk, I will hang up on you. Okay, well, take care. I mean, this is a very... He agreed about everything. He agreed. This is the same as the God of Muhammad. He don't talk. He sent the representative, and he yet will never talk to Muhammad. I mean, do you see how much Allah, he take Muhammad seriously? Allah in the Quran spoke to Musa, spoke to Adam, spoke to Isa, spoke to everybody. Abraham, I mean, you name it. Allah never spoke to Muhammad. Let us call him one more time. If you don't answer, I will block him. If you are a Muslim or a Muhammadan and you believe in Islam, please feel free to call us. Don't call me Muhammad. I'm trying to call you, my friend. I will give you a chance one more time to answer. If you don't answer, if you answer and you did not talk, I will block you. Hello? Yes, my friend. You are live on air. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Did you hear our topic?
Yes, I am watching your video.
All right. What do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Actually, I have a question regarding your Bible because you are a Christian, so I thought that you can give me a right answer.
Well, I don't know. I'm
So
really
that's why.
disappointed now because I thought you are a Muslim and the topic is to Allah and you the day of judgment. And now you Muslims, they call me after thinking for 10 hours to ask me about the Bible. Look like everything we said to you mean nothing to you.
This is the problem. Yeah, you are afraid of your Bible. Yeah, you know, you are a Christian, still you use the Quran. So why
Well,
don't
okay,
you answer
I
from
will
the Bible?
tell you why. This is really the problem. You're a prophet. He came 600 years after the Bible, and yet he want to explain the Bible for us, and he keep attacking the Bible. So if you are saying to me I should not attack the Quran, use the Quran. So while you're a prophet, he attacked the Bible. He cannot even read the Bible. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody? He can attack a book without reading it?
Yes, Prophet Muhammad never attacked the Bible. He did not attack the Bible. You're wrong.
Okay, okay, I will go with you guys. The Prophet Muhammad never attacked the Bible. Actually, you are right. He never attacked the Bible, saying the word Bible, but in the same time, he said stupid things. As an example, you're a prophet, he said, that Christians are going to go to heaven. Do you agree with that?
Hello?
Your God, Muhammad, he said that the Christian will go to heaven. Do you agree with that?
No, I am not agree.
You don't agree
Show
with
me from the
Muhammad.
Quran.
You don't agree with Muhammad.
Now show me from the Quran where in the Quran it says that.
Chapter 2, in the cow chapter, I don't know if you are a Hindu originally, chapter 2, verse number 62. It says those
Yeah,
who they
I
are
have read.
believers, and those who they are Jews, and those who they are Christian, and even those who they are worshipping stars, and whoever believe in Allah. I mean, that's it. All of them, they will go to heaven. Do you see it?
Yeah, so read the full verse. I have read the verse, so I can give you the answer
Give me
from
the
that.
answer. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. So it says that in the Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 62, that all those from the Christians and the Jews and the Sabians, all those who believe in Allah and the Day of Judgment, they will go to heaven. So we, as a Muslim, we believe that at the time of Jesus, their disciples of Jesus was Muslim. So they believed in Allah and they believed in Jesus as the messenger of Allah. So at the time of Moses, they were the Jew, so they also believed in Allah and they believed also in Moses. That's why we believe that they were Muslim. So that's why Quran says that they will go
Okay,
to
let me
heaven.
show you that you are ignorant and do not know how to read. This verse is revealed in the time of Muhammad.
So
Hold on, my friend, I let you talk. Let me listen to me. You said in the time of Jesus, there was Christians who believe, and they were Muslim, right? In the time of Jesus. But this verse was revealed in the time, in this verse revealed in the time of Muhammad. It's saying, speaking about now, verily those who believe, not believed, those who believe today, and those who they are Jews today, and those who they are Christian.
Yes.
And you Muslim, you lie, and you say those are Muslims, so why they are called Jews and why they are called the Christians if they are Muslims? I mean, we are called the Christians, and then you say to us we are Muslims?
Okay, listen to me. So can I explain that?
Yeah, but start with, it says now, verily those who believe. You'd lie to me, and you said this is in the time of Jesus, there was the believer, the disciples, they were really truly Muslim, but this is in the time of your prophet, not in the time of Jesus. Go ahead.
So do you believe in Allah?
I don't believe in Allah, no.
So that's why you cannot go to heaven. If you believe in Allah, you are a Christian. So
Don't
you
change
can
the
go to
topic.
heaven.
Don't change the topic.
So you
Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. No, 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 no. You see, even the verse says, verily those who believe, those are the Muslims, and those who are Jews, those are the Jews, and those who they are the Christians. And what the Quran says about the Christians, who are the Christians? The Christian is the one who worships Jesus. The same book says that. You don't believe in Allah.
Okay, so now,
Don't move your microphone. Your microphone is making bad noise. Abdul, your microphone making bad noise. Don't move it. Hello?
is it okay?
Okay, now it's okay. Don't move it, please.
Hello?
Okay. So as you see, it says the Jews. Okay, when the Quran says the Jews, those who they are Jews, they will go to heaven.
Yes.
What the Jews believe in, according to the Quran.
Okay. So Jews, first of all, they do not follow. They do not believe in Allah because if they would believe in Allah, they would believe in the Quran and Prophet Muhammad as well. So you, as a Christian, if you want to go to heaven, so Allah is saying that all those who believe in Allah and the Day of Judgment, they are Muslims. So when you believe in Allah,
no. You see, you are jumping over my question. According to the same book we are reading, this is the verse revealed in the time of Muhammad, right? In the time of Muhammad,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
And Muhammad was speaking about people present in his time, correct? Okay. If there is people in the time of Muhammad who they are Jews or Christians,
yes. So
the Christians,
in
if there is
Medina,
one, if there is
were-
one Christian in the time of Muhammad, he don't believe that Jesus is God?
Yes, but all of the Christians, they do not believe Jesus is God. I have many Christians who believe Jesus is a prophet.
Well, that's false, because none of the Christians don't believe in what you are saying. I mean, because the reason they are called the Christians, because they are following Jesus. This is coming from the name of Christ. So we follow Jesus. Why? Because we follow God.
Yeah, what about the Unitarian Christians? They do not believe Jesus to be God. They believe
No, there is
that
not a
Jesus
single
is
Christian. You are a liar. There is not a single Christian don't believe that Jesus is God, and the Quran confirmed that. Stop lying. Isn't it the Quran says that the Christian, they say that Messiah is God? Isn't the Quran say so? Are you against the Quran now? The Quran did not say some of the Christians.
No.
Listen, the Quran did not say that some of the Christians. The Quran says the Christians, all the Christians, they say that the Messiah is, even the Quran used the word Allah. He is Allah. Is that correct? The Quran say that?
Yes, it's
Okay,
chapter 5,
so
verse
why you are
72.
lying? Why you are lying saying that some of the Christians believe in that and some they don't? Because if it's some, that means the Quran is wrong, and the Quran should say some of the Christians, but the Quran did not say so. The Quran says all the Christians, all the people of the
Okay, so
book, all the people. Okay, let me ask you, who is the people of the book?
Jews and Christians.
Jews and Christians, thank you very much. So every Jew, every Christian is people of the book, correct?
I mean, yes, you can
Yes,
say that.
yes. So look what your stupid God said. O people of the scriptures, between two brackets, Jews and Christians, do not exceed the limit of your religion, nor say of Allah but the truth. The Messiah, Isa, Jesus, son of Mary, was no more than a messenger, and his word. Okay, so now this is refuting who? Refuting all the Jews and all the Christians, because some of the Jews, they became already Christian, and they are called Messianic Jews, and some of the Christians already are Christians from other ethnic groups. So here you see that your God confirming that all people of the book, they share one thing, that Jesus is God, and they worship him. Do you see your God says, oh, some people of the book? No. It says, oh, people of the book, which means there's no other people left. What the people of the book believe? They believe that Jesus is God. It's in front of you. Chapter 4, verse 171. Are you thinking, do you need to call a friend?
Hello?
Do you need to call a friend to answer this verse? Does it say all the people of the book?
No,
Does it say all the people of the book believe that Jesus Christ is God?
Okay, listen to me now. So when Allah talked about the people of the book, so he is referring to the Jews and Christians. So when Allah says that do not accept in your religion, so it refers to those people who follow Jesus to be God. So now, this is why I came for to call you, because I want to know from the Bible about Jesus, because you as a Christian, I believe that you can give me a right answer.
Yeah, but you know, you are trying to jump over your God now, because your God is saying something very silly and very stupid. That's why you're trying to avoid it. You said to me that in the time of Jesus only, hold on, when I show you the first verse, you said, in the time of Jesus, those people, they were Muslims, and this is why they will go to heaven. But as you see, this is not in the time of Jesus. This is now, I mean, at the time of Muhammad. And this is the verse mentioned that all the Jews, all the Christians, and let me ask you, don't you Muslim, you claim that our book is corrupted?
Bible is corrupt, yes.
Okay, so you claim that our book is corrupted. So how does stupid Allah keep calling us people of the book if we don't have a book?
Because you were the people who are the book was given to them. That's why.
No, no, this is false. Because if we are people who've been given the book, that means we still have the book. You see, it says, oh, people of the book. So they have the book still. It's not corrupt. Because you cannot call, listen. I don't call Jehovah's Witnesses Christians. Why? Because they changed the translation. They have false translation. So they are not really people of the book. They don't have a book. They are not Christians. So how the stupid God of Islam, he says, oh, people of the book, if those people don't have a book, do we have a book or not?
You have the book, but this is corrupted, so you do not have the
So how
book,
it's corrupted and you call it the book? Listen. How it's corrupted and you keep saying to us, the people of the book, look, to make it simple for you, you are bald. You used to have hair. Shall I call you the guy with the hair that you are bald now? This is how stupid your statement is. If they lost their hair, we cannot call them the people of the hair, because simply they don't have hair no more. So either they are people of the book
So
and they have a book, or they don't
listen,
have a book. So do we have a book or we don't have a book?
you have the book, but you have corrupted that book. That's why
Okay,
Allah said
I
that you are
want you to
people of the
show me,
book.
I challenge you to show me one verse in the Quran says we corrupted the book.
Okay, go to chapter 5, verse 41.
Okay, let's go there. I want you to be sure. Are you sure
Read
this
the
is
full
about...
verse.
Listen, I want you to be sure. Do you swear by Allah that this verse is about corrupting the book?
It's about the Torah that Allah said that people of the Jews, they changed their the verse from their book.
Okay, this is chapter what?
Chapter 5, verse 41.
You will cry now. You will say, I regret showing you this verse. Go ahead. Read it for us.
Yeah, you can read. Actually, I do not have Quran right now.
Well, no problem. I mean, you open the Quran in your phone, in your computer, who care? Because look what you just did. You just choose a verse saying that the people of the Jews specifically, this is about the Jews, right?
Yes.
Okay. You are saying that they are corrupting the book, but the verse here is speaking about they are lying with their tongue.
Yes. So they. That's
So
why.
where is the corruption of the book?
See, because Torah, Allah said in the Quran that I have showed you the verse that it says that they sensed the book
You
that
did
is
not
the
show
Torah.
you did not show anything. The verse you choose for me, it says that the Jews they lie, but everybody lie. You Muslim lie. Muhammad is a liar. Allah is a liar. So if the Jews they lie, what does have to do with corrupting the book? The book is text. The book is a paper. So did they corrupt the book?
Yes.
Let me help you. Let me help you. You are just you don't know your religion, my friend. I will give you other verse that will help you. Chapter 4, verse number 46. It says, "Those who display the words from their rights." They are doing corruption.
Yes.
Okay, do you agree with that?
Maybe you can go.
Chapter 4, verse number 46, it says, do you speak Arabic?
No, I don't.
من الذين هادوا يحرفون الكلم عن مواضعه أو الكلم عن مواضعه ويقولون سمعنا وعصينا, which is very funny. How سمعنا وعصينا? The Jews, they say we heard, we learn, and we disobey. That's stupid. The fact they don't do that. Of the Jews, of those who displace the words from their right places. So what they are doing? They display the words from their right places. Is that a corruption in Islam or not?
Yeah.
It is, right?
This is a corruption because they are changing the writings from their book.
Exactly. So guys, if you change the location of the words from their places, then you are corrupting. Do we agree together, me and you now?
Yes, because the Quran says that they changed it. That's why
Okay, but I want you to agree. Do you agree or not? If the one who changed location of sentences and words from their places, he is doing corruption. Do we agree?
Yes, okay.
Okay, but if you go and read the story here, you will find that a Jew, he put his finger in the top of the sentence. He did not change the word from location. Go and read Ibn Kathir, go and read Al-Qurtubi, read Al-Tabari, read Al-Jalalain, read Ibn Abbas, read all of them. The story is about Muhammad. He went to the Jews, and the Jews, they want to make fun of him supposedly. So one of them, he put his finger over a verse, and he claimed by doing that, they are changing the word from their place. So there's no corruption. But look what happened now. You agreed with me that the one who changed location of verses is doing corruption. Let us go. In the Quran, we have a verse that says that today I choose for you Islam as a religion. Hello? Hello? Are you there, Abdul? Okay, listen carefully. So in chapter 5, what? Well, I'm going to mute him until he fixes what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. You have a bad microphone, my friend. Fix it, fix it. Fix your microphone. Okay. Are you there now? Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Yes, okay. So if we read in chapter 5, verse number 3, it says, this day I completed your religion for you, perfected Islam for you, choosing Islam for you as religion. Do you agree with this verse?
Yes, I do it this verse.
Okay, but this is a chapter 5, verse number 3. So how Allah perfected Islam for them, which means there's no need Quran, more Quran. How this is a perfection of Islam when this is in the beginning of Islam. So how Islam is perfected today? It says this day have I perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you, and have it chosen for you Islam as religion. This day. So speaking about searching time, and Islam became perfect. And then, so all the verses after, all that Quran actually is coming after, is a fabrication. Because Quran already is perfected now, and Islam is perfected. And this day, he mentioned this day, this is a verse, should be at the last place in the Quran, the end. When somebody finishes his book, he says, this day, thank you for reading, this day I perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you. And even Muslim scholars agree that this should be the last verse in the Quran. So who is the one who replaced the Quran sentences from their places? Remember, you are the one who said to me that the one who changed location of verses from their places is doing corruption, correct?
Hello?
Yeah. So the one who changed verses from their location is doing corruption, and you agreed. You cannot take it back. So you Muslim, you change the location of verses. You change the location of the verse from the end of the book, put it in the middle of in the beginning of the book.
Yeah, so what about the Bible? Don't you think that you people also are doing this?
Stop with me here. Suddenly you jump to the Bible. What's wrong with you? You agreed with me that the one who changed location of verses, hold on, you agreed, everybody heard you. The one who changed location from their location, he is doing corruption. You agreed already. Your signature is there. So now we find that you Muslims are the one who changed not only even verses, you changed chapters. I mean, the first chapter Muhammad he received, it was Iqra, according to Muslims. And now it's 96. So what was number 1 became 96. And now we find the sentence which was at the end of the book. You Muslim, you move it, you put it in the beginning of the book. So who is the one doing corruption? Go ahead.
So let me explain to you. So this verse, Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, verse 3, this was the last verse which was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. That's why Allah said that in today I have perfected your religion for you.
This is what I'm saying. You agree? This is the last verse Muhammad he received. So why a Muslim have it in the beginning of the Quran?
So this is the structure of the Quran. This is not that you do not understand the I think you should need a scholar, Islamic scholar, to understand that, because
my friend, I am the Islamic scholar. I am the Islamic scholar, and you are a potato. You are avoiding the question. You should ask your scholar. I'm asking you if this was at the end of the book, and you agreed. And you agreed from the beginning that the one who changed location of verses from their places, and this is what the previous verse on the Quran saying, this is a corruption. So why you Muslim change the location of the verses? Who approved that? Did Allah approve it? Did Allah say to you, you can do that?
Okay. Listen to me. So do you know how the verses were revealed to Prophet Muhammad? Do you know how it was?
I know. As an example, I know. I will explain to you too. As an example, chapter of Al-Fatiha was revealed to Muhammad during the time he was doing poo-poo. Is that correct?